Doctors have been prescribing, I should say, Neocate baby formula for years for infants who can't tolerate dairy or soy-based products. But now it's been linked to a series of nutrient deficiencies and weak bones. And in some cases, parents have been wrongfully charged with abuse because of this. And we're joined by attorney Jim Higgins to talk more about some of these strange cases. Now, I know one of these cases centraled in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're Mississippi. They're all over the country, really. It's interesting. It's sad. We deal with a lot of product cases, a lot of medical cases, but I've never seen kind of this collateral damage like we have in these cases. And what happened in the Mississippi case was this father had cared for his son for the past 10 years since his wife had left.
Now, the son disabled in this situation too.
That's right. The son had cerebral palsy. He couldn't tolerate milk or soy. He certainly had food allergies, and that's why babies or children are put on this formula. And what happened is the little boy had a femur fracture, had a wrist fracture, started having these injuries, and of course a good father took him to the hospital for help. Since he was the only one that was caring for the child, they accused him of child abuse.
Wow.
And it just turned his life upside down. He didn't know what happened, didn't know how to prove his innocence, and luckily he was sharp enough where he just started getting on the computer and researching and found the studies.
And linked it to this formula.
That linked it to this formula. And what this formula, they believe, had done is it had lowered the phosphate levels so low that that's what happens. It creates rickets or fractures. He took it to the hospital, to the protective services. The doctor stood by him, and they dropped those cases. But had he not found that, he could have been in jail and lost his child.
My goodness. And these types of cases are now continuing to pop up all across the country, it sounds like?
They are. We're looking at them. We're not sure how widespread it is.
Okay.
It's mainly what we think is babies or children that are taking this formula as a primary diet. And the company has come out and they've given a little warning that says, hey, you need to make sure your doctor monitors this. But the problem we've had with medical companies before, when something like this comes up, they're so cautious to protect their profits.
Sure.
I feel they put their profits over patients sometimes and people. And so they do this real soft warning. And if you say, hey, go see your doctor, well, I don't know what that means. You need to say, these are dangerous.
It's got to be specific is what you're saying here.
That's what we think. And so we're looking at that to see when they knew it, when they knew about the study, what steps they took to inform people that were taking it,
sure,
and pushing on from there.
Really, really interesting case here. Jim, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, AJ.